The Tick is a cartoon that was created by comic book writer by the same name, Ben Edlund. Now, in the comics, it's different because at the beginning of the comics, he escapes out of a mental institution. However, in the cartoon, I'm going to talk about the plot, like the whole entire plot in the Chairface episode. Just those two episodes in particular, not anything else. Actually, I'm going to be talking about the characters that are in there. Mainly because I wanted to do this review for a long time. I never got to do it, but I have to now because I just have to. Okay, so I'm just going to be talking about the cartoon because that's all I know about. I don't know about different. Like I said, I'm not big. I didn't read the comics. I'm just going to stick by the cartoon. No comparisons in this review. So sorry if I don't have any comparison. I just watched the cartoon. Half of the live action series that they had, it was okay, but I just got into the cartoon more. So here's my review on Tick. Alright, so it's about this bug-like, not bug-like superhero, he's an arachnid basically. He's a superhero that just wants to spin him and out every other superhero on Earth. So I'm going to talk about the Tick vs. Ideaman to be the first episode that I can just explain. The other characters, he has a sidekick named Arthur, a role model that everybody can look up to as the smart guy. He helps Tick battle evildoers and stuff like that. There's been a lot of rogues galleries, but like I said, I'm going to be focusing on just the two first episodes of Season 1, including what I like about the Terror episode. I'm going to be talking a little bit about that. But, then there's Batman, sorry, not Batman, that one's the Fledermaus, who, by my standpoint, does nothing but just is a lazy wuss. And he doesn't even like doing superheroes. He just likes doing normal things. He wants to be one of those superheroes that just wants to be normal, like a normal person. Then there's Sue Urchin, who is a ripoff, I guess, of Captain... sorry, not Captain, of Aquaman and Aqualad. He has his very own episode, but like I said, we're only going to be talking about the first two episodes and half of the Terror episode. Then we have American Maid, who by far is a ripoff of Captain America, a female version of her. Sorry, him. Captain America goes him. I gotta remember that. And I just think that is just all I can say about these characters. There are a lot of other characters that I have to mention, but, yeah. So let's talk about the Tick versus, Oh,
say hi.
Oh, yeah, my mom's giving me mini pizza.
Hi.
She said hi.
I gotta get John Davis medicine. So, excuse me for a minute there.
Yeah.
That's Rex. That's Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Rex.
Okay, sorry about that. My dog and mom were just entering the room. So, the Tick vs. Ideaman begins with Tick talking about how he became a superhero. Unlike the comic book, there is a difference between his superhero origin story. In the comic book, like I said, he was in a straitjacket trying to get out of the mental institution that he was in. However, in the Tick, the TV show, excuse me, he enters a contest that can make him a superhero. Then he starts to go to the city, and wants to fit in like every other superhero, like I just said. As he goes into the city, he meets a guy named Arthur, who is like this guy in a moth suit that just got fired just because his moth suit was being a distraction to all his fellow workers. So yeah, by that happening, he was into the Tick. The Tick goes into his house with Arthur, finding out the secret headquarters, but Arthur just is telling him it's not a secret headquarters, it's just a house. It doesn't, it's a whole lot, but doesn't have any crime departments or anything. So they run into these villains called the Idea Men, which I think are the best villains of all time. They really just want to steal the money from a bank, but they fail, so they try to go to a beaver, the city reservoir, tries to steal some money, but Tick outwarts them and all that stuff. And that's what I like about Tick, is that he actually thinks of being a superhero, not like Superman or Batman or anything else, but he actually thinks of a good superhero plan, and Arthur is more of a good psychic, and trying to people on anything else. Now let's talk about Season 2, which is... No, sorry, not Season 2. Episode 2 of Season 1. This is Chairface Chippino. Like, I have to talk about the comic again, because the Tick in this episode, instead of being American Made, he meets someone else, like, Samurai Dude and stuff like that. So, in the cartoon, he meets American Made, and American Made tells him to go to the party to sneak in and stop Chairface from ruling the world. Chairface will be, like, Tick's arch nemesis throughout the show, and throughout the season and later episodes. He's voiced by wonderfully by Johnny Jake, and I think he plays a magnificent job at his monologuing his backstory about having a chair for a head. Now, for the most part, I think this is a great episode, but yeah, I'm not going to go into it. If you want to watch the whole episode of Chairface versus the Tick, go right ahead and watch the Tick versus Chairface. It's a great episode, and yes, he wants to, and yeah, and when I'm going to talk about the awesome parts of the episode. Like I mentioned, the Tick tries to stop Chairface, but he ends up putting him in about a crocodile trap. However, he sees the traps and decides to go into a vent to crawl back right into Chairface. He stops Chairface and puts him in jail, and Chairface does like a Dr. Claw battle card, like I get you next time, superheroes or American Made or whatever. The show actually is very good, and I recommend you check the first 2 episodes. They are very good as they introduce our 2 main characters, Tick and Arthur, and their superhero friends, American Made and the Faded Mouse, and so on. And also check out, oh yeah, like I mentioned, Tick will later get a catchphrase like that is called Spoon, and he later thinks of this his battle cry in the episode The Tick versus Arthur's bank account, which is a very good episode and introduces a lot of new things that were used to in series, excuse me. So, if you're a Tick fan, I recommend you check this show out. It's very good, and it's reminiscent of a comic book. And if you want to check out, for you older audiences out there, you can check out this show, or the comics, or the live-action show. Yeah. So, anyway, that's my review on the Tick. I hope you enjoy it. This is silvemoons94 signing out.